and 15 now for the Eagles from their own 20. And you can see they spread the field, a 4-receiver set. Look, they might have jumped a little bit earlier. Here's McGovern firing over the middle, deflected and intercepted. Picked off by Marje Mulumba. Here's Mulumba inside the 20, down to the 10. Mulumba to the goal line, and he is out of bounds at the... And this kick a little bit shorter at the 5-yard line. Tracy looking for some room outside. There's a fumble picked up. Run back inside the 5, down to the 2-yard line by Kevin Porch. Motion from Bryson Carter. And Arvanitis escapes one tackle, stays on his feet down the sideline. Arvanitis might go the distance, and he will. Touchdown, Stonehill. Karaha will air it out, looking for 6. Dormercant's out there. Touchdown. Karaha sends Carter in motion. Washington with running room, and no one's going to catch him. Touchdown, Skyhawks. Yards in that first half. He'll try again right side, and Corbett is inside the 10, and he scores. 9:04 to go in a 62-0 game. Just don't let anyone get hurt. Karaha. Alves. Touchdown. And Camelo right side is in. Touchdown.
It feels really good. I mean, that was our objective at the whole week, is just like, we're going to come out here, we're going to play hard knock football in front of our home crowd, and we're just going to, just punch them in and put as much points as we can on the board, because after last week's win in double overtime, like, we still had a sour mouth coming back home, so we wanted to show up next week, and that's what we did straight from the get-go. It starts with our coaches. I mean, Coach Jones and Coach Flo and even Coach Gardner, they're always on top of us to, with our technique. It comes down to technique, comes down to effort. They're always on top of that every day of the week in practice. So, those guys never fail us, and so it's up to us to not fail them when the time comes. So honestly, I give all credit to my coaches. And our players, like, we work hard. We have a great culture on the defensive side. We're all close with one another, and we all want to see each other succeed. So when things aren't going right and stuff, like, we got dudes, leaders on the defense to pick each other up, and it's a beautiful thing. The NSL, yeah, I haven't been on, like, the offensive side of things since 2019, so that was very good. I mean, we wanted to get picks. They throw a lot. They throw a lot of the ball, and we were repping out the same routes that they were running in practice all week. So honestly, I mean, it was just like a basic tip drill, classic tip drill. I just caught it and then tried to take it back home. We're definitely going to switch it up a notch, turn it up a notch, because, our schedule gets tougher from here on out. So, we're going to really take the next week to really focus on our technique, day one stuff, make sure everything's perfect. And then we're also going to take care of our bodies, because the most important thing is being healthy and being valuable, and that's what we preach, is getting treatment every day, make sure guys are good, make sure everyone's feeling good. And then, but yeah, once that's taken care of, then it's on to, our next opponent, and then we're just going to really, hone into the playbook, hone into film and everything.
It starts in practice, so all week in practice we just been prepping on just finishing, and it showed today. First quarter we came out, got a interception, and then I just punched one in from like 3 yards out, and then from there we just kept rolling. We were a little shaken up from last week, so we didn't finish a lot. I mean, we came down with 3 points of field goals, but that's fine. We'll take any points matter. But I think 6 matters more. We need more points. So in practice, we literally just harped on all week, finishing our runs, finishing our passing, finishing in the zone, and it showed literally today. I give credit out to the O-line and the O-line coach. They get the job done. They make sure I know what I'm doing. Jarrell knows what he's doing. And we also have other backs that also can do good jobs, as we've seen today. So I feel like we just need to keep practicing hard, keep running, keep finishing our runs, and it'll show every game. These 2 weeks are very big. I think if we come out and practice every day hard like we got a game that Saturday, I think we're going to be in good spot when it comes to our first game.
You know, we did a good job of practicing and preparing throughout the week, right? We really challenged our guys after last week's win. We weren't pleased with our execution or our effort at times. And I thought the guys had a great week of practice, and that's why we were able to start fast and win this football game, right? We made some big plays in all three phases. So it was good to see guys step up, different guys step up, and play a complete football game. We definitely put an emphasis on turnovers throughout the week of practice, that and effort, and I thought we got both of those things from the defense side of the ball today. So really pleased with how they came out, how fast we started on defense, and how we finished, right? We were able to get a lot of different guys in at the end, and to keep them off the scoreboard is a huge added bonus for our guys. For whatever reason, we've always had great depth there, fortunately, right, throughout my time here at Stonehill, and this season's no different. Both those guys are really talented football players. They feed off of each other well, and they complement each other well. And it was, it's good to get them both in the end zone, and they're both performing really well. And also credit to the offensive line today. They did what they needed to do to create some opportunities for those guys to punch it in. In week one, obviously there was some stuff we'd like back, but in the first week of the season, we scored 17 points off of 3 2-minute drills, right? One at the end of the first half for a touchdown, and then the last 10 points of regulation were both 2-minute drills to force overtime. So that was awesome to see. We obviously practiced those situations. To see him excel in those situations was huge. Today we definitely went in thinking we're going to have a chance to get both quarterbacks on the field, and they both have different talents, different strengths. And I thought Asher did a really great job of when they did challenge us with some man coverage, we were able to protect and allow our receivers to run some great routes and challenge them athletically, and the guys made some plays. So it was really pleased to see some of the explosives today that we thought were going to be there, and they were there, and we took advantage of it. My focus in any bye week has always been to focus on ourselves and being the better version of ourselves and getting back to base fundamentals. And I think now we just have an extra week to do that. We'll have 2 weeks to do that before we really focus on another opponent. I think for us going into the NEC and playing against the type of competition we're going to play against, we have to every single week get better and be a better version of ourselves. So we need to take advantage of this time to do that. The nice thing today is we're able to get a lot of different guys some reps, right? From a weight room perspective, we've definitely kept it like we're building here, right? We're not like in an in-season mode where we're trying to take a step back or try to keep the guys healthy. Like we're in attack mode in practice right now, so we're gonna keep that going and keep developing our roster, keep getting healthy hopefully, so that we're as good as we can be for our next game on October 1st.